Animals of the Month is supported by Winnie Paw Station, 35 South Main Street, Wolfeboro. Open 10 till 5:30, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For more information, visit winniepaw.com.
Good morning! Welcome to the Lakes Region Humane Society. My name is Megan Williams and this here is Chewy. Chewy's a 10-week-old Chihuahua mix who came up from Texas. It's kind of cold right now, but he's looking for a home. His brother just went home yesterday, so he's a little lonely. If you're looking to adopt a small little puppy, little Chihuahua mix, visit the website LRHS.net and submit an application. Believe it or not, our area still is home to multiple feral cat colonies. It's getting to be springtime here in New Hampshire, and that means cats are going to start reproducing again. So now is the time to nip those colonies in the bud. We want to help. So if you live at a location that has a feral cat colony, or the population of cats is getting a little out of control over the years, give us a call. We'd be happy to work with you. We have a-heart traps that we loan out. We'll take these animals in, we'll get them spayed, neutered, and vetted. We have a barn cat program for cats who like to live outside. There's free adoptions for our barn cats. We also can take in those litters of kittens that might be a little hissy and spitty, put them in foster homes and get them some behavioral rehabilitation so that they can be adopted when they turn 8 weeks old. If you do want to apply to be a foster home for us, that would be amazing. You can find those foster forms on our website, also lrhs.net. If you are a foster parent for us and you fall in love with one of the pets that you've been fostering, you can adopt that pet for a 50% discount, so there's a little bit of a perk there for you as well if you want to foster. It's great education for homes with kids too if you want to see how to take care of kittens. So yeah, from now through December, we're going to be in our kitten season. So if you're looking to adopt a kitten, we highly recommend going through an animal shelter. That way you know their fecals have been tested. They'll be free from parasites. They'll have as many shots as they can possibly have before they go out. They're just going to be relatively more healthy than maybe a free kitten that you get offline or from a friend. And you have the bonus of we'll take our animals back if it doesn't work out in your home for whatever reason. So definitely looking to promote adoption. Speaking of, sometimes you'll go to the website and you'll see we have like 2 cats available and 3 dogs, and you're like, do they ever have animals there? We do. The way the flow has changed over the years is that we're getting a lot of big transports of animals in. If we don't have a ton of local animals coming in the winter, so we'll pull animals from our partner in Texas, who's been super helpful bringing cats and highly adoptable dogs up to our area. So those animals must come in, then they are quarantined for a while. Then they go get their official certificates of transfer. They used to be called health certificates, but they go get those done at the vet, and then they're adopted out. So once they become available, they get adopted like 24, 48 hours, maybe 3 days. So all of a sudden we have a ton of animals coming available for adoption, and then they're out the door. So this is a beautiful thing, but it does from the outside look like we don't have many animals, but we do. They're just go straight from quarantine to the adoption floor to homes, which is beautiful. So if you do want to adopt from us, the best way to do it is to submit an application before you even see a pet you like. Once you're pre-approved, applications stay with us for a year, and then we'll call you if an animal that fits the description you're looking for comes through, or we'll email you, whatever works for you. But that's kind of the best way, the best, fastest way for you to get a pet through us. Certainly if you want to come visit cats, you're welcome to do so during our open hours of 11 to 4, Tuesdays through Saturdays. But even still, sometimes we'll only have 1 cat like today, which you're welcome to visit with. But you can always call us or check the website before you come to visit. Another thing of note is that we have a ton of new low-cost clinics and spay-neuter hospitals popping up everywhere now. So most of the bigger shelters actually have a veterinarian on staff, and they're doing these spay-neuter surgeries or vaccine clinics. You all probably know by now that Tractor Supply down the road here does vaccine clinics every other Saturday. There's the New Hampshire population program, a population control program out of the state. If you're on any state services, you'll probably qualify for this service as well. It's a $25 voucher. So you could take that over to Kindness Animal Hospital, Winter Harbor, and get your pet spayed or neutered for just $25. Super cheap. It's a process. You have to apply. You can find the link on our website. You have to apply. You have to get approval through the state, and then you have to wait for your voucher. So it can take 3 or 4 weeks, but $25, that's a deal. So if you can do that, great. Let's see, there's also Rosie May over in Conway. We love them. They do wonderful low-cost spay neuters. The Conway Area Humane Society has a clinic now. New Hampshire Humane Society in Laconia has a clinic. Pope Memorial SPCA, or Pope Memorial Cocheco Valley has a clinic. That's in Dover. So if you want a listing of all of the low-cost spay neuter options in the state, go to our website, lrhs.net, click the spay neuter tab, and all of the stuff that I'm rattling off right now will show up with links, and you can click on it and figure out what might work best for you. But we implore you to please spay and neuter your pets. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, just a reminder, we do have our pet pantry here available if anybody is in need of that. So if you need a little food or supplies for your cat or dog, you can come visit us. We keep that door unlocked between 8 and 4 every single day, even on the days we're closed. So you can come by and grab what you need if we have it. If you don't need the pet pantry, but you have pet food and supplies that you're not using, we'd love to take those donations to use them to restock the shelves of the pet pantry. That includes open bags of dog food or treats or cat food. People are always asking. Yes, we'll take open bags as long as the food inside is in good condition. And yes, we'll take blankets and towels and things like that, but not pillows and not sheets and not sleeping bags. We don't need anything too bulky like that. We do laundry all day long, 8 hours a day, all week. So throw blankets are great, towels are great, like fleece blankets are great, but the big giant comforters and bulky things like pillows, those take up a whole load all by themselves. So we don't really have time to deal with those. So you can try to give those somewhere else. Let's see. Our volunteer program for cats and dogs is currently at capacity, which is wonderful. If you are looking to volunteer, we do have opportunities for gardening, landscaping. It's spring cleanup time, so we have opportunities there. We're also looking for foster homes, as I mentioned, which is part of our volunteer program, and off-site event help. So if you want to go out and sit at a table, pass out brochures, talk a little bit about what we do, let people know how they can find a little pet that they might be looking for, that'd be awesome. We'll train you how to do that and get you set up for that. So without further ado, I'm going to send you over to our animal care techs who will introduce you to some of our adoptable pets.
Alright, this is Natiri. She is a Husky Alaskan Malamute mix, we believe. She's around 9 years old, and she's been with us a couple weeks now. She is a very sweet girl. She really loves going on walks. That is probably her favorite thing. She has lived with other dogs in the past.
She is a local owner surrender to us. Things were changing in their lives and they could no longer keep her, so that's how she ended up in our care. Not to any fault of her own. She is a very sweet and beautiful little lady.
She loves to sing the song of the people.
She does. She is quite a talker. So if you are lonely at home and you need somebody to chat with, this lady will do more than just talk to you. She'll sing to you, talk to you, chat you up all day long. So you'll never be alone with her around.
Alright, this is Apollo. He came up on a transport from Texas. He is a neutered male. He's around a year old and he's only 36 pounds, so he probably won't do too much more growing. He'll stay kind of this ideal dog size, which is very nice. He's a very sweet boy. He loves attention. He does love other dogs as well. He isn't quite housebroken yet, but it's something we're working on. And we would do best with an active household. I think he would be a great hiking partner, especially with his size, and he is quite the energetic boy, but he does love kids as well.
So if you're looking for somebody to take on an adventure or somebody who would also sit in your lap at the same time, he would be perfect for anybody in between those two phases. Somebody adventurous and also ready to care for somebody who's not too big and not too small. He's just perfect.
Yes, and a fun fact about him, he does love sitting in chairs like a human.
That he does, and he's
Yes.
really good at it. He looks
He
like a
is.
little gentleman.
Yes,
So
you do.
if you want somebody with really good table manners as well, he's your guy.
Yes.
Huh. Good boy.
This is Patches. He is an 8-month-old neutered male. He is 21 pounds, which is, again, the perfect ideal size for a dog, I feel like. Patches' owner is a recent owner surrender. She got a recent cancer diagnosis, so she had to surrender him back to us. But Patches, even though he's 8-month-old, he is very puppy-like, so he could use a little bit of training. I think the ideal home for Mr. Patches would be with another dog that would give him a little bit of corrections. He does great with other dogs. He does love people as well. And I think Patches does need a very active home. I think he would be a great hiking buddy for anyone again, and even someone maybe who wanted to do agility. He's a very athletic dog, and he is very smart as well.
Definitely. He originally came to us at 3 months old, and then after he was returned, now he's back here. So he's been with us before, and he is definitely ready to get out of here forever and never come back to us. So if you are looking for somebody who is 8 months old but still has that puppy personality and is willing to learn and grow with you, please come see us, because he is ready to meet any and everybody. All right. This is Ruka. Ruka came to us in October of last year. She was found stray running around one of the streets of Ossipee. We took her in, we cared for her. We had her for a couple of months where she was adopted out right after Christmas. However, Ruka was returned back to us after an incident or two with a couple of other dogs. She very much likes to be the only girl in her house, and she's very loyal to her owners, so she had the situation where she did bite another dog and a person. But regardless, Ruka is a very beautiful and sweet girl. She's just looking for a home and stability and somebody that she knows as a safe person. She would do really good in a home with a very secure fence. No other animals, no dogs or cats, because she very much likes to be the center of attention to her person. She's a very active girl. She would do great with somebody who likes to go on solo hikes, somebody who likes to drive around. She's a big, big fan of the car. She likes to stick her head out and be a little passenger princess. So if you guys are looking for somebody who's a one-person kind of dog, who would do very well in a home with, you know, a single person or a married couple with no kids, please come see her, because she would be a very sweet and loyal puppy to the day that she dies, we promise.
Yes, she loves people.
Loves them.
So this is Zoe. She is a 10-month-old spayed female. She came all the way from Texas looking for a new home. She came up with a couple other cats, but she's the last one available. She is kind of shy. She likes her little hiding spots, meaning her cubbies or her little tents, but she does enjoy spending time in the window. If she were to go home, she probably would be pretty shy for a while until she finds that comfortable spot with her people, and then you'll have her underneath your feet and with her people. She does love to play with toys, as she has a couple with her in there, some feather toys. But she enjoys just the simple things in life and is just looking for a quiet home with another cat, or maybe all by herself. That's okay too if she has her people with her. She's just a very sweet, calm girl.